Well, hello. Say, where would you like to be? Where are you now? By the way, I'm your cognitive caring neuroscientist, your magic shoulder, probably your best friend. I help you. I'm honest. I take nothing from you, but I give you everything. Now, let's go over your wealth. Wealth is freedom, by the way. And I have to thank Wealth Air for this little piece. So, thank you. Let's start with the level one of financial status, if you will. That's where you're free from consumptive debt. You can pay your bills without borrowing, and that's just the foundation. So in other words, you're getting by. You're not falling further in the hole in debt. That's good. That's a basis. You must get there first and foremost. Sadly, some of you aren't even there. But number two level, the second level, that's where most people think that they've arrived. No, you've just begun, my friends. You've just begun. Level two is where you're financially stable. Stable income. You have an emergency fund. No money stresses every month. You're doing well. You're doing well. It's not time to celebrate. What's there to celebrate? You're doing okay. You're doing good. You're not there yet. The travel, I was going to say the race of life, it shouldn't be a race. It should be a gentle, wonderful journey, ever exploring, ever gaining, growing in directions and ways you never even dreamed. Anyways, the next level of financial freedom, we'll call it, is when you have passive income. Passive income. That's not you working for it, but that's, for instance, interest from the bank, or you're loaning money to the government, or you own stocks, or maybe they call it passive income when you're a landlord. Well, depending on many other situations, it certainly isn't passive, but that's what they classify it. So you have passive income that covers your life. You work because you want to work, not because you have to. You're getting there. That's really good. That's really good, but you still haven't arrived. Still haven't arrived. Now, what you really are looking for is levels 4 and 5. 5 is when you have arrived. 4, that's pretty darn good. Let's touch on that. That's productive wealth. Yes, productive wealth. Your money works for you. Remember, if you hear me at all, I say this all the time. Most people work for money their whole life. We, my people, we have our money work for us, so we don't have to work for it. We can work if we want. And that's through our investments. Again, it could be dividends, the growth of them. It could be royalties. It could be interest. It could be many, many, many things. Through your business, digital assets, crypto, for instance. And you're growing every year. Every year you're growing more wealth. And lastly, here's what you really know you've arrived, and that's legacy wealth. Legacy wealth, you know what that is? Once you pass, and what you pass on, what you can actually leave forever, very possibly. Legacy wealth, that's like the Carnegie funds that fund many different things, or the Rockefeller, or whatever. I'm not saying great things about the people, but there's funds that go on for literally forever. They'll never run out. So anyways, that's legacy wealth. Your wealth outlives you. It supports the next generation, not just your lifestyle. It supports them. That's legacy wealth. That's where we should all long to be. And by the way, it's not just supporting your heirs, it's helping to support what you think is important. Like maybe not just your country, which should be, but, and not just a few other countries, but all countries of the world, all peoples of the world, all living creatures of the world. The air, the water, the seas, the lands, everything. And here's why. Because without those, all I've mentioned, guess what? You or your future generations' standard of living, that's the word I'm looking for, continues to drop, to go down. That's one heck of a legacy to leave, isn't it? Yeah, you've got money, but your quality, the air, they can't hardly breathe. The weather, they can't stand the heat. They can't stand to be outside, hardly ever. Or the cold, or their constant flooding, or hurricanes, or tornadoes. That's all part of the cycle, by the way. A lot of it's maybe not man-made, but man-assisted greatly. Assisted greatly. That should end. Because without that, money, if you're living in a little box, takes you and it lasts you forever, that's not living. That's not existing. So you need, again, all our resources, all living creatures to work together, to flow together. So remember, that's legacy wealth. All the rest, short of that, that's just money. So you're leaving your heirs money. Maybe they're wealthy, but what kind of world is that? And that's what we have then. So you billionaires used to be millionaires. You billionaires, that's exactly what you're leaving. Shame on you. You've never achieved legacy wealth. We have, in our own little way, making everything better all the time. You should strive for that too. You should be as wealthy as myself and my love, my partner, my best friend, Anna Lynn. Take care, everyone. See you soon. And by the way, talk about this with your family, your friends, your spouse, your children, your grandparents, your parents, your neighbors, your co-workers, etc. And repost this. Share, like, subscribe, follow. You can follow us, subscribe please, on our Facebook and also on our YouTube channel. Those two are under my name, Daniel Bleacher. You can see it on my profile, my spelling, and my name. We'll see you one of those places. Let me know how it's helped you, how it's started to change your life, your mental attitude. You're going to start smiling more instead of reaching a goal and celebrating and feeling like something. Because you know inside it's not real, it's false. So let's make your life really valuable. Take care now. Goodbye.